So good morning. It is Saturday, 8 a.m. and really lovely class this week. Kind of been feeling like we're doing like a greatest hits these days of really gorgeous classes. So this morning's class focus is, the intention is self-love. And so when we go inside, it's with a real internal gaze of love and kindness, forgiveness, and forgiving ourselves, and that sense of, oh, it's going to start again. I mentioned a book I sent to you guys earlier in the week, The 5 Side Effects of Kindness, and it came out of research from looking at the placebo effect and how we think affects our physiology. And so they find more cardioprotective hormones in your body when you do kind deeds and when your thoughts are kinder. And so it is good for our heart and it's good for our mind to be really kind to ourselves. And it's a practice we need to work on. And so let's come sitting. Okay. Well, you guys are sitting. I'm going to move to the sitting. I'll move this guy. So we're going to start just tuning in. Really nice physical practice. And then really beautiful Kyria. Kyria set of, it's a mudra, which is a hand and arm placement, and a breathing practice. And it's the Kyria to tap into the original you. So let's start with our eyes closed. And when we draw our attention inside, it's like as if we come a little bit more alive inside. We suddenly become more aware of our breath. You become aware of your starting point, how you're feeling. And it's an observing exercise. So maybe your mind is very active. Maybe your mind feels more dull. Maybe you feel tired. Maybe you feel energized. And so we're just noticing, how do I feel this morning? And the more that you can keep your attention drawing inside and keep your focus on the breath and the movement, the greater the impact of the practice. And sometimes our mind is very busy and we manage just 2 or 3 breaths in a row. That is very impactful because we're managing to steady a very busy mind. Other times our mind is very focused. Sometimes our body is stiff, tired, sometimes more energized. And so herein lies the key, that we tune in, we notice, and we maintain the noticing, observing, neutral mind, and then we make the practice be what we need. And so this morning's strong practice is only going to be as strong as you want it to be. So you modify, take child's pose as many times as you like. And so we'll just start here. Carefully, if you're sitting on something, take that something away. Put mine over there. And now feet are in Sukhasana, right? So one heel is in front of your pubic bone and the other heel is directly in front of it. And then reach your hands forward. And then here, deep breaths and just a little bit of swaying side to side. So opening up into the hips. Strong standing sequence, a lot of work into the hips and legs today. And so as you're leaning forward here, focus on those deep breaths. And so feeling The ribs and lungs at the back of your body expanding with each breath. And now carefully walk your hands back and switch the cross of your feet. So now the other heel is in front. And then walk your hands forward. And here just a little bit of swaying side to side. And so we'll open up slowly. Especially in early morning practice like this, the body benefits from slow, steady. Big deep breaths. Deep inhale. Maybe your fingers move a little bit further forward. And a long exhale. Walking your hands back. Come around to all fours. Hands beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips. And let's inhale, arch, and exhale, round. And here, maybe find the pace that suits you. This morning, I'm feeling like going a little bit faster. Warming up the spine, focusing on the breath. Maybe go a little bit faster. That's it. Inhale, lift the chest, tailbone lifts. Pause the breath. Exhale, release. And now take an inhale here. As you exhale, your left hand is going to slide behind the right and come all the way down. Inhale, you come back up to center. Left hand forward now. Left elbow stays straight, right elbow bends and sink down. Inhale, come back to all fours. Left hand now comes onto your lower back and rotate, turn to the left, hips stay steady. Inhale, left hand down. And as you exhale, right hand slides. Inhaling back up. Right hand forward and sink. Inhaling back up. Right hand to your lower back and rotate. Going back to center. And now left hand slides, just like we started with. But now place your right hand on top of the left hand and push the right hand into the floor. And breathe, hips going straight back. One more breath here. Really nice. Slowly, carefully coming out. And feel that lovely feeling as the stiffness comes out of your body and go to the other side. So right hand slides, left hand on top. Push the left hand into the right. And breathe. Really nice. Coming back up. Inhale, arch. And then exhale, tuck your toes and push back into down dog. Inhale, bend your knees. And like as if you're going to pounce, heel, tailbone goes back towards the heels. And then as you exhale, straighten the legs, tailbone towards the ceiling, heels towards the floor. One more like that, bend your knees. And then exhale, push the heels into the floor. Take a full inhale. And then exhale, walk your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach up. Exhaling, hands to heart. Let's move on the breath. Inhale, reach up. No rush. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, step back to plank. Knees down or no knees. We'll take an extra breath here. Take an inhale. And then exhale, make your way all the way to the floor. So if you're not using your knees, remember rock forward. So shoulders over fingertips. elbows in, coming down. Inhale into Cobra. And now as you exhale, bend one elbow and look over the opposite shoulder. Inhale to center. Lift the chest. Exhale, bend the other elbow and look over the shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale back into down dog. Full inhale here. A long exhale. The end of this exhale, we're going to bend our knees and walk, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale halfway, so hands on your shins or the floor. And exhale, fold in. No rush, just moving and breathing. Inhale, reach. And let's straight away exhale and fold. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhaling, step back and lower. Knees or no knees. Elbows in, halfway or all the way. Inhaling, up dog or cobra. Exhaling back into down dog. Full inhale. Long exhale. End of the exhale, you're going to bend your knees, look between your hands and walk, step or hop. Inhale halfway. Exhaling, fold in. Inhale all the way up. We'll do one more like that. So exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, step back and lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale into down dog. Take a full inhale. And a long exhale. Bend your knees. Walk, step or hop. Top of your mat. No rush. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. So I'm going to take eagle pose. So right leg crosses around the left. So the leg might be floating, or you might tuck it in. It might suit you to put the foot on the floor, see how your balance is. And then right arm goes underneath, cross up high. And then back of the hands together, or the palms together, and think of squeezing the forearms. Lift the elbows to the height of the face. Breathe. Shoulders away from the ears. And then stay here standing. If you feel like it, you can round. And as you're rounding, so think of the length of your spine, right from tailbone to crown of your head. And it's almost like you're trying to bring crown of your head to the tailbone. Sorry, just going to check someone's gone. I'm talking, so now it should be me. Yeah, great. Okay, inhale, lift back up. And we'll step straight back. So hands to your waist, step your right foot back. And let's come into high lunge, crescent pose. So you're on the toes of your back foot. Sink into the front knee, scissor your hips, breathe. Look either forward or up, see what suits. Shoulder blades down your back. Hands to your waist. So now legs stay as they are, but lift the shoulders back and chest forward, so you're leaning forward. And again, think of that scissoring in the hip, so the right hip comes forward, push into the back heel, bend the front knee, and really create length. So crown of the head to the tailbone, lengthening. And breathing. And so that sense of just feeling, moving, noticing. We're going to stand up, another balancing pose coming into tree pose. So stand onto your left foot and then the right leg. So right foot on the floor, on your shin, or it comes all the way up into your inner thigh. And here, you want to think of this 90-degree angle. So this right knee is out to the side. It's not forward. Really nice. And then steady eye gaze. Tailbone draws under. Engage the core, pubic bone towards the chest. Reach in the arms. And breathe. If you feel like doing a lateral stretch, you can. So right hand to your right knee. And the left arm reaches over. And breathe. Really nice. Carefully coming back up. We're going to go straight into chair pose. So right foot joins the left and sink down. Ever so slightly tuck the tailbone under. Reach in the arms. Take a full inhale here. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, step back into plank. I'm going to take side plank here. So right hand steps just a few inches forward of your shoulder. So the shoulder's not directly above the wrist. Come onto the blade of the right foot and left foot halfway forward or stack. Breathe, lift the bottom waist. Think of tailbone drawing under, thighs squeezing together. And breathe. Really nice. Carefully, let's go through Vinyasa. So hands down, inhale, and knees or no knees coming down. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhaling into down dog. Take a full inhale. And a long exhale. Bend the knees. Walk, step, or hop. Top of your mat. Inhale halfway. Exhaling, fold in. Now bend your knees for chair pose. Inhale, reach. And let's take a twist. So left elbow outside the right knee. Keep the knees together. Push the top hand into the bottom hand. Hips going straight back. Breathe. Catch yourself. If you feel like you're working with any sense of urgency or like trying to get somewhere, stop. You are here right now. Breathing. Fully present. Come to the side. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, twist. So now, right elbow outside the left knee. Mind those knees. And then sink a little lower. Breathe. Shoulders away from the ears. Draw that right shoulder under. Think of the left scapula, the left shoulder blade drawing down your back. Right ribs draw under, left ribs drawing up. Lovely. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to your heart. Straighten your legs. The side. So now, left leg crosses and either tucks in underneath. Oh yeah, and the wall. You can use the wall as much as you like this morning for balancing. Or else it's floating. Or else it's on the floor, right? So find the version that works for you. So it's left foot. So left arm in underneath. Tree pose, eagle pose. And now stay standing. Think of tailbone tucked under, or thinking of rounding so that crown of your head is rounding towards your tailbone. Scooping ribs in. And breathing. Squeeze the forearms together. Carefully unwind. And then hands to your waist, left foot back, crescent pose. Nice long stride, bend the front knee, reach the arms. So sink into the front knees, scissor the hips, draw the ribs in and either look forward or look up, breathing. Push into the back heel. And now hands to your waist. And again, that sense right from the tailbone to the crown of the head. So tailbone lengthens back, back leg is straight. And now your heart goes forward. Lengthen the back of your neck. And leaning forward, shoulders down, away from your ears. Scissor action, and your hips are right hip in, left hip forward. Maybe bend the front knee. And so it's like you're trying to go forward, and then that back leg's pushing back. Breathing. Let's go into tree pose. So stand on the right leg and left foot comes in. So inner thigh inside of your shin. Try to avoid putting the left foot on your knee if you can. And if you feel the balance there, so always you can use the wall if you need to, or left hand come into the lateral stretch if you wish. Right hand reaches. Nice. Carefully coming back up. And come into chair pose. So feet together, knees squeezing and sink down. Breathe. Great job. Inhale, reach your arms. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, step back to plank. Come into side plank. So left hand down. Remember, just a couple of inches forward of the left shoulder. And feet are stacked, where the right foot is halfway and lift up. So lift the bottom waist. And either the right foot is stacked, standing on the floor just in front of the left foot, or it's halfway, whatever works for you. And think of here in plank, nice straight line. So tuck the tailbone under, pubic bone towards the chest, like your back is against a wall, breathing. Really nice. Let's go through Vinyasa or straight to child's pose. See what suits. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Take 2 breaths here. Long exhale. One more. Deep inhale. And long exhale. End of the exhale, bend your knees. Walk, step, or hop. Inhale halfway. Exhaling, fold. Let's come into chair pose. We'll do the twist. So bend your knees and reach. And so you can again go with the hands in prayer, or you can open it out. So opening it out, the left forearm, elbow, upper arm comes outside the right knee. Knees stay together, and the right arm opens out. So you can look down, or you can look up, or out to the side, whatever works. And breathe here. Again, think of the right scapular shoulder blade going down your back. Left shoulder draws under. Knees stay together. Navel turning to the right. Let's go the other side. Inhale, reach. And then exhale. Start with left hand on your waist. Right arm outside the left knee. And then open it out. You can leave the left hand on the waist either. And breathe. Really nice. Coming down, inhale into chair. Exhale, hands to heart. So again, inhale, reach up. Exhaling, fold forwards. Lift your heart. Exhale, step back to plank and lower halfway all the way. Inhale, up dog, cobra. Exhale into down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. As you exhale, bend the knee and open the hip. And breathe here. Draw those front ribs in. Lift the knee a bit higher. Draw the heel in towards the bum, but point the toes. And now inhale, parallel the hips. And then exhale, right foot forward between your hands. Runner's lunge. Chest forward, pressing into the back heel. Again, that lengthening tailbone to crown of the head. So let's take a wide-legged forward fold. So walk your feet, your hands rather, to the left side of your mat, wide legs. And then let's hold on to the ankles for this round. And folding forwards. If it feels more comfortable, you can put your hands on the floor, or you can hold on to your big toe with yoga toe locks. So index and middle finger hooking between the big toe and the second toe. Breathe here. Relax the shoulders. So keep breathing. Legs wide, folding forwards. And then walk your hands back to the front of your mat. And let's go up into crescent pose. Right leg forward, reaching. Shoulder blades down your back. And breathe here. Push into the back heel. Press into the front knee. Scissor your hips. Create length and then sink down. And now very carefully interlace your hands behind your back. Reach your knuckles away from your hips and reach forward, so heart leaning forward. Push into the left heel, bend into the front knee, scissor your hips, shoulders away from the ears. Breathe. And now left hand goes to the floor, right hand reaches up. Nice, feel good twist as you exhale. Twist a little deeper. Really nice. Right hand down. We're going to do side plank on both sides. So left side first. So right foot comes halfway, or stack the feet, and right foot comes all the way back. Reaching the top arm up. And breathe here. Tuck the tailbone under. If you feel like it, you can lift that right leg up and breathe. Breathing. Really nice. Let's go to the other side. So stack your feet. Right hand down and then revolve. Breathing. Maybe you might like to look up at that top leg. You might like, top hand rather. You might like to lift the top leg. Two more breaths here. Really nice. Release the left leg down. Come back into plank. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, left knee down, right foot forward between your hands. Let's go into a low lunge. Hook your thumbs and reach up. Shoulder blades down your back. You might like to inhale, lift up. And then as you exhale, sinking down. Do one more like that. Inhale, lift up, reach. Exhale, sinking down. And now hands either side of your front foot. Straighten your front leg and hold here and breathe. That kind, loving internal gaze. And now very carefully stand on your right foot. Step the left foot in a little bit so you're not too wide. Hands either side of the front foot. And fold here. Scissor your hips, so outer right hip in, front left hip forward. Push into the back foot, relax the shoulders. Let's go through Vinyasa, so hands down, or take a child's pose. See what feels good. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, left leg rises. And as you exhale, bend the knee and open the hip. Push evenly into both of your hands. Feel the expansion in the ribs on the left. Push into the heel of the right foot. And now inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, left foot forward between your hands. And let's come up into Highland. Sinking down. And you may like to look up. You may prefer to keep looking forwards. Nice. Now hands either side of the front foot. Let's take wide-legged forward fold. And for this round, let's interlace your hands behind your back. Knuckles towards the ceiling and breathe. Each exhale, dropping in a little bit more, letting go. Really nice. Release the hands down and walk them back to the front foot. So your hands are framing your left foot now. Push into the back heel, chest forward. And let's interlace the hands behind your back. Reach the knuckles back and chest forward. Breathing. So push into the back heel, right hip forward, left hip back. And let's take that feel good twist. So right hand down, left arm up, and breathe here. And as always, mind your neck, so you can look down or look up. And let's take side plank each side. So left hand down. Oh no, we leave the right hand down for this side, sorry. Left foot halfway or stack the feet, whichever works for you. And again, feet can be stacked. You can lift the top leg if you feel like it. See what works for you. And let's go to the side. So left hand down and rotate. So right arm is up. And if you feel like it, you can lift the top leg, or you can leave it stacked, or it can be halfway, whichever works. Really nice. Coming back into plank, take an inhale. And then exhale, left foot forward, right knee down for low lunge. Reach up, hook your thumbs. And exhale, sink in. Inhale, reach up and back. And exhale, sink in. And now stay low as you reach up. It might be comfortable for you to look up, or you may prefer to just look forward. And now hands down and straighten the front leg and sink back. Walk your fingers a little bit forwards. Relax your shoulders, flex your feet. Really nice. So now let's do the forward fold. So left foot grounds and the right foot comes in a little bit. It's at an angle. And fold over your straight leg. And now from here, right foot joins the left and have your feet as wide as your mat, toes out. And let's come into a squat. So elbows on the inside of your feet, of your knees rather, tailbone down, and we'll take a twist. So right arm to the floor, and then the left arm reaches up. Breathing. And use that right elbow pushing against the inside of the knee as a lever to help you twist a little deeper. And now let's switch sides. So left arm down, right arm reaches up. Breathe. Really nice. Both hands down. Let's forward fold. Heel toe your feet together. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lift your heart. Let's go through Vinyasa. Exhale, hands down, step back and lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And then exhaling into down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. And exhale, right foot forward between your hands. And let's come up to stand. And so here, we're going to either thumb, what do they call, fists together, hold on to the elbows, or reverse namaste your hands, whichever works for you, right? Hips are facing forward, left hip forward, right hip back. Inhale, lift your chest. And then exhale, fold forward. So as you fold forward, keep that strong activation in the pelvis, left hip forward, right hip back. Lengthen in the spine. And breathe. Carefully inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, turn your feet so you face the back of the mat. Open the arms out. Let's go into warrior two. Bend the front knee. Really widen, open across the chest. Lift up to the pelvic floor. Pubic bone to navel, shoulders down your back. And let's reverse warrior. So right hand to your leg, left arm, which is up and over. Relax your shoulders. Really nice. Inhale, come back up. Let's come into triangle. So very much slightly shorten your stride. Inhale, left arm rises, and then right hip back. Left hip draws in as the left hand comes down. So shin, foot, or to the floor. Right arm reaches up. Now push into your legs, reach, lift up as you inhale. Exhale, turn your feet back to the front of the mat. Left arm reaches up. Revolve triangle. Right hip draws in as the left arm comes down. Left hand comes to the inside or outside of the foot. Right hand to your waist. And turn. And now right hand to your shoulder. And reaching up. And you can look down or up. Whatever feels good to you. One last breath here. And now let's go to Vinyasa. Hands down, step back, or go to child's pose. Or come into a down dog and meet us there. And exhale back. Left leg rises. And left foot forward between your hands. Shorten your stride a little bit, not too long. So here, knuckles together, holding onto your elbows, or reverse namaste. Inhale, lift your chest. And then exhale, folding forward. Draw that left outer hip in and breathe. Folding. Relax the shoulders, create length in the spine. And now very carefully pushing all the way up. Turn your feet to the back of the mat. And now widen your stride and open your arms for warrior two. Breathing. Bend your front knee, open across the chest. And let's reverse the warrior. So left hand down, right arm up. Relax the shoulders, breathe. Very nice. And now, coming back to warrior two, let's come into triangle pose. So shorten your stride, straighten your legs. Inhale, right arm reaches. And then exhale, left hip back, right hip in. Right hand comes down. So to the shin, the ankle, or to the floor, left arm up. And breathe here. Drawing the right seat in underneath. Draw the right ribs underneath and open the chest. Breathing. And you can look down or you can look up, whichever suits you. And now very carefully push into that leg coming all the way up. Let's revolve the feet and revolve triangle. So left hand to your waist, right arm reaches up. And now as you exhale, reaching forward, create length. Right hand to the floor inside or outside that left foot. And then turn. If you're comfortable, you can bring the left arm up. See what suits. Breathing. Relax the jaw. Really nice. Both hands down. Let's step back into plank. Drop your knees and push back into child's pose. And breathe here. Feel the back of your body expand and contract with deep breath. Really nice. And now coming around, let's come to sit. And so left foot tucks under, right foot outside the left knee. Other option is left leg straight and right foot outside the left knee. Okay. Right hand behind you. Inhale, reach with the left arm. And then exhale, left hand elbow tucks outside the right knee, or you can hug it with your forearm, either, whichever works. And revolve. Inhale, expand. And exhaling, twist. One more breath here. Very nice. Carefully unravel. We'll go to the side. So now right knee bends, or the right leg is straight, and the left foot is outside that right knee. So now the right hand hugs that left thigh or hooks around it. Inhale, and then exhale. Keep your left hand, the hand behind you, in close to your spine. Soften your jaw and really infuse the pose with your breath. Really nice. Carefully unravel. Let's do one more here. So right leg long, left foot on the inside thigh, right arms ought to both reach up, and then fold forwards. And now leave your left hand on your right leg and right hand out to the side. And breathe. And then carefully go to the other side. So just an opposite twist and twist. Really nice. Let's go. Left leg long, right foot in. Inhale, reach up. And exhaling, fold. And let's take the twist. So right hand to your leg, left hand beside you, and turn. Breathing. Really nice. And so heels together. And just butterfly your legs. Really nice. Push the knees open. So we're going to lie down just for a couple of moments in Shavasana. And then we'll do a really powerful breathing technique. We did it earlier in the week. And it's breathing with a mudra. For now, lying and completely relax. Let go of any effort. Relax your jaw. Feel your eyes sinking back. Tongue is soft, and feel all the muscles around your mouth, your lips relax. Feel all of your masks fall away. With each breath, letting go a little bit more and sinking in. Just a couple more breaths here. And now very carefully draw your knees into your chest. And come rolling up to sit. Excellent. I'm just going to get a cushion. And so find yourself in a comfortable seat, whatever way is comfortable for you to sit. So this is really beautiful Kyria to experience the original you. And, in order to cut through that unconscious and conscious momentum, we need to do these powerful practices, and they cause us to have a pause. So we get an opportunity to reset. And so there's no question it's challenging. Just do your best. See how you get on. Okay. So we're going to have 3 different breaths. And we're going to hold the same position with our hands throughout. And so interlace your fingers and thumbs actually facing forward. So the first breath we do for 3 minutes is inhaling for 5. Pause, hold the breath for 5. And exhaling for 5. We continue just like that, inhaling for 5 or 6, depends on each person. Holding for 5 or 6. And then exhaling for 5 or 6. Your eyes are ever so slightly open and they're looking down, either down your nose or towards the floor. So each of these practices has a different effect on the energy in our bodies. And we are energetic beings, and so when we work on affecting the energy in these very conscious, systematic ways, it has the effect of shifting our perception, how we feel, changing the internal chemistry in our bodies. And this particular practice has the effect of harmonizing, elevating, and creating balance in the energy in the body. A lot of these practices we've done lately have involved the arms being lifted and held, which can be very challenging, especially when you're not familiar with these kind of practices. And so dig deep into your resolve, your determination, your will. And if you feel like dropping your arms, take a moment and tune into your breath. I find it's not a steady trajectory where the pain increases as the time elapses, but rather it comes in waves. And so just face each wave equanimously. So the second breath we'll be doing, we'll be taking a deep inhale through our nose, and then we'll do what's called cannon breath. And so cannon breath, you have a long, strong, powerful exhale through your mouth. As you exhale through your mouth, you draw the navel in. So it starts this one. So inhale deeply. And then exhale through your mouth, cannon breath. Mouth is the shape of an O. Don't give up on yourself. Stay with it. As you exhale, exhale any stuckness, any negativity, anything you need to let go of. You've got this. Nearly finished with this one. Stay with it. So the next breath we're going to do is we'll inhale deeply. And then with the breath held in, you pump the belly. And so you just pump as many times as suits you. And then when you've pumped and your breath is held for long enough, then you exhale through your nose. And continue just like that. Inhaling. And then pump with no breath, holding the breath in. And then exhale through your nose. So this Agnisara, this practice of pumping the breath with no breath, very detoxifying and cleansing, and not just on a physical level, but also emotional and mental. And so have that sense that you're clearing out, getting rid of the old nonsense, the old stuff you don't need. You're doing great. This is the last exercise, last breath with these arms, and so stick with it. We've just about 90 seconds left. You can do this. Dig deep. You're inside the last minute. Stay with it. Last couple of times. Okay, now keeping the arms up, take a deep inhale. And now eyes closed, pause, hold the breath, squeeze up to the pelvic floor and hold. Going to exhale a cannon breath, hold, exhale. 2 more, just like that. Keep the arms up. Inhale. Squeeze pelvic floor, hold. Stay with it, holding. Exhale, cannon breath. Last one, inhale. Hold. Arms are straight. Squeeze pelvic floor. Exhale, cannon breath. Then carefully release your hands down and drop in. Okay, great. So last part, holding your fingertips down with your thumb, 3 fingers held down, thumbs up, index finger up rather, 2.5 minutes, make circles out. So from the heart going out and go as quick as you can. Eyes again at the tip of your nose or towards the floor, breathing every way is comfortable, and go as quick as you can. Circles going out. Your magnetic energy. Quick as you can, so vigorous that even your spine moves, not in a big way, but just really vigorous, as quick as you can. And yes, my fingers also go all over the shop sometimes. You go to find circles out, and then suddenly they start going in all different directions, and you have to come back again. Just stick with it. You got it. That's it. Like 2 helicopter propellers going. You got it. Nearly there. Go quicker if you can. That's 30 seconds. We go for it. Deep inhale. Pause, hold the breath. Squeeze up to pelvic floor. Be very still. And exhale. And sit quietly. Just notice. And allow your attention just to rest wherever in your body you intuitively feel it. Put your hands to prayer and bow to that wise being within you. And may your thoughts, words, and actions all come from this place, the original you. Namaste. And thank you so much for practicing today, for taking care of yourself. I'll see you back on the mat soon.